What's going on, Master Duel fans? James here again. Now that we cleared out the event missions in terms of summoning monsters as well as using spells and traps, we can actually get with the official teams right away. Representing Team Fusion, Lunalights. And of course, Lunalights are a series of beast warriors, mostly darks, with the exception of pendulums being lights for one. They tend to swarm with such capabilities and put up the necessary pieces for the sake of OTK and combo spam. And when it comes to the matches to go against Link and or XZ decks, you got 5 Link decks and 3 XZ decks. With that being said, let us get into the show for Team Fusion. And with his hand going second, this should be fine. Startup engage for Ray. Real normal. Alt Art Kagari. Attempt to get engaged. Fire to Imperm. Simplified game state. Yo! Royal Widow Anchor. Nice. Feather Duster. Eagle Booster. By any chance about Eagle Booster, 3 spells, so can't touch 0. And the hits. Imperm, another Royal Widow Anchor. Masquerade, Foolish Silverhound, E-Telly Kaleido Cheek, 0. Ray and Rose, E-Telly Kill Off Chick, non-target, Tanky for Go Leo, Real Normal, getting Yellow Martin, and discard, Yellow Martin, Go Leo get Martin, Yellow for Lunalight Fuse. Heavy Poly for Liger Dancer. 5,900 damage to take. Now, Heavy Poly states perform a fusion summon of 1 fusion monster that takes 3 or more from hand or field. You can also banish monsters from your extra deck as material up to the number of monsters your opponent controls, but you lose life equal to the total attack if banished this way. So most cases, I ended up taking 5,900, so let's see. 35. 24, that's 59. Oh, okay, so it's the fusion monsters that ends up getting banished. That's how much total damage that I end up taking. That makes sense. And of course, the star attraction next to Liger Dancer, Lunalight Liger Dancer, level 12 Dark Beast Warrior Fusion that takes Liger Dancer and 3 Lunalights to make her. Must be fusion summoned with the above fusion materials, can't cheat that out. Unaffected by everything else except Lunalight cards. To get around that, mirror match or bust. Can make a second attack during each battle phase, Cyber Twin Dragon. Once per turn as a quick effect, you can send 1 Lunalight monster from your extra deck to the graveyard. Does not target, destroy all special summon monsters your opponent controls. Wow. Yellow Mountain Kickback Masquerade. And just so you know, it literally does not make a difference because A, toss out Saber Dancer for the boosting follow-up, and B, once again, does not target kill special summon monsters only, so yeah, it couldn't be Liger Dancer. And then Striker scooped. And with his hand going second, this should be no problem. Set 1 and pass. Real normal Kaleido Cheek, toss out Yellow Mountain as cost. Songs of the Dominators. Hard once on the activation. No monsters in your graveyard, you don't. You can activate this from your hand. Most cases, opponents set the card, so no restriction from there. When your opponent activates a monster effect on the field, negate that effect. Then, if you have a trap in your graveyard, you can add 1 dominance card from deck to hand. And of course, Impulse is anything that involves special summons in it, negate that effect. And Purge, anything that involves searching / drawing from deck to hand, you can just straight up purge it. Upon activate this from the hand specifically, you cannot activate the effects of monsters in your hand, graveyard, and banishment until the end of the next turn, as in 2 turns later. Quite the artwork of this card. Negate the cheek, 1400, set 2, and pass. Jamming Wave, kill off Imperm. Afterburners, kill off Cheek, and pass. Real normal, go Leo. And 1 copy of Go Leo, not 2 or 3, but 1 copy of Go Leo always put up work. As for the Sky Striker list for both, 2 Droll, 1 of which is glossed out. Glossed out Cyanos, 3 Ash, 2 Bell, 3 Ray, 1 OG art and 2 alt arts, 1 Rose, Traps First, 3 Imperm, the Black Goat Labs, Spell Lineup, Glossed out Feather Duster, 3 Upstart Goblin, Glossed out Alt Art Rhoda, 3 Engage, 1 of which is Glossed out Alt Art, and 2 OG arts. 2 Talent, 2 Thrust, 3 Glossed out Hornet Drones, 3 Royal Rare Widow Anchor, Eagle Booster, Shark Cannon, 3 Linkage, 1 of which is Royal Rare, Limnus Gate, and then the extra deck, Oral Sword, SP Little Knight, Dark, and then Sky Strikers, Triple Kagari, 1 glossed out OG art and 2 alt arts, 2 alt art Shizuku, 1 of which is glossed out, Royal Rare alt art Hayate, Amatsu, Royal Rare Zeke, Azalea, Camellia, and 2 zeros, 1 of which is a Royal Rare. Wow. And then the other Sky Striker, 2 Effect Veiler, Glossed Out, Kurikara, Cyanos, 3 Ash, 2 Bell, one of which is Alt Art, 3 Ray, 1 Rose, 1 Nibiru, Traps, 3 Imperm, 1 Dominus Purge, 3 Songs of the Dominators. Spell lineup: Raigeki, Feather Duster, Alt Art Rhoda, 3 Alt Art Engages. Afterburner, Jamming Wave, 1 Lightning Storm, 2 Talents, Horn and Drones, 3 Widow Anchor, 3 Linkage, 1 Lemnis Gate. Extra deck: Salamangreat Almirage, SP Lunalight, Nightmare Unicorn, Alt Art, Royal Access Code, double Alt Art Kagari, 1 OG Arts of Shizuku Hayate, Amatsu, Zeke, Azalea, Camellia, Engage 0, always shoot it as a Sky Striker Ace card, 2 Sky Striker 0. And with his hand going second, absolutely fantastic. 7 Tachyon, revealed, number 107, getting Schwarzschild Infinity Dragon. Top deck something. Schwarzschild, free summon both with Afterglow. Dragluxion, attempt, Imperm. Simplified Game State. Top decks, Pankratops, Tanky, there's the Ash, Real Normal Kaleido Cheek, toss out Go Leo as cost, Tachyon Transmigration, Masquerade, and Simplified Game State. And of course, the new cards coming in being Goleo, Silverhound, and Perfume Dancer. For the one Goleo, and of course, if you guys remember the video footage of the new cards that we went over, Goleo is one of those cards that you do not want to resolve ever. If it does, you're getting cut. Upon no more special, add 1 Lunalight monster from your deck to your hand that isn't Goleo, hence why I play 1, then discard 1 card. If a Lunalight monster is more than 1 is sent to your graveyard while this card is in your monster zone, even during the damage step, you can target 1 of them, add it to your hand. And then Silverhound, each effect once per turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, she lets you special 1 Lunalight from your deck, so it's E-Telly that isn't Silverhound. But just remember, if you use that E-Telly effect, unless you get that E-Telly target off the field, you are locked out of the extra deck except Lunalights. When a spell track card or effect triggers on the field as a quick effect, you can banish this and 1 Lunalight fusion from your graveyard, negate the activation as in never happened. And the Masquerade card that just came through earlier, during your main phase, if this card was activated this turn, which of course I play 1 of it because you got ways to bounce it back and use it for follow-up. You can send one Lunalight monster from your deck to the graveyard, so Armageddon Knight. And then if you perform a fusion summon of a Lunalight monster, you can add one poly from your grave or banish to hand, then you can discard one. And if you do, once, if you would fusion summon a Lunalight monster this turn, you can also banish monsters from your graveyard as material. And of course, Perfume Dancer. This is where the game change is going to come in for the sake of Lunalight Perfume. If this card is Fusion Shoken, so if she's Fusion Shoken, you can add one Lunalight Perfume, Lunalight Perfume, from your deck to your hand. You can target one other Lunalight card you control, kick it back to the hand/extra deck, then you can special one Lunalight monster from your hand. Which again, it is the reason why I play one Masquerade for that reason, to use it as each follow-ups. You can banish this from grave. This turn, all monsters your opponent controls lose attack equal to their original defense. Each effect once per turn. Step by step within the 3 stages of each original Lunalight fuse. Cat Dancer, that takes 2 Lunalights in general, followed by Panther Dancer, who takes Cat Dancer and a Lunalight. Stage 3, the return of Liger Dancer, who takes Panther Dancer, and 2 Lunalights. Your opponent cannot target or kill Liger Dancer within card effects. She's a Cyber Twin Dragon, and once per turn at the end of the damage step, if she attacks a monster, you can destroy all special summon monsters your opponent controls, and that's at the end of the damage step. Pegatrops, over Dragluxion, and then Pegatrops, kill off Tachyon, attack once, attack twice, Perfume lethal. And this next matchup, with his hand going first, not so much with the 2 imperms. Spirits. Shino Birds, to be precise. Obviously, the name of the game with spirits is that some, well, most, can't be special simple, and the turn they are normal summoned or flip face up, they go back to your hand, kick back to the hand by any means. In this one, during the damage step, if it battles an opponent's monster as a quick effect, you can discard 1 spirit monster until the end of the battle phase. This card gains stats equal to the stats of the discarded monster. Stars align above the shrine, tribute. For Shade Peacock, flip up imperm right away. Shade, tribute, under imperm, set 1, and pass. Duster, Cosmic, hitting imperm to the banish, set 1, and pass. Draw and pass. Draw, set, and pass. Is this what I really think this is? Yatagarasu in 2025. Let me just say this again, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't think the people in the back heard me. Yatagarasu in 2025. In the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Ban lists, to be specific, now that Yatagarasu has hit the field, history lesson for you guys. For 18 years, if I recall on the total years spent in jail correctly, for 18 years, Yatagarasu was one of the most broken cards from back in the day, because cards such as Sangan and Witch of the Black Forest, in combination of sorts, along with Chaos Emperor Dragon from back in the day, by the way, without the erratas. Sangan, Witch, and Chaos Emperor Dragon, to be specific, within these three combination of cards of any kind, Chaos Emperor Dragon send away literally everything, deal some damage, and then either Sangan or Witch, without a real normal summon, by the way, search this card, and this is what's creating the most infamous ability of Yatagarasu ever. The return of Yatalock in 2025. Level 2, Wind Fiend, for some reason, and not a Wing Beast when this card was first printed. 200 attack, 100 defense. Good thing in the early years, Konami did not put this card down as a Wing Beast, because if it does, Harpy's Feather Storm is a card. In this one, for a Spirit, if it ever does battle damage to your opponent, skip the draw phase of their next turn. That is exactly why Yatagarasu had to go to jail for 18 years because of grade A BS effects like this. But it's been way too long seeing the return of Yatagarasu in 2025 coming back into the game. Sadly, that is never the case, and I'm not letting no Yatalock get to me. Forbidden Chalice the Yata, stay right there permanently. See what I mean? Top decking Kaleido Chick changed everything. And to be fair, if I didn't have Forbidden Chalice, none of that was going to happen. Poly it up for Perfume. Perfume, Cheek. Two things in mind. A, Alt Art, Ghost Spell. And second of all, get out of here. Are you serious right now about not picking up Poly? Cool. Getting Lunalight Perfume, Reborn the Cheek, toss out yellow as cost, kickback, real special. Yeah, that was a special. And then sending Saber Dancer this time for the future boost. Yellow Mountain, kickback, Cheek, Perfume, banish, discard the Chick for Golio. Real normal. There's the Nibiru. Simplified state. Raigeki. Thank you very much. Cheek. Get Poly. 3,000. Set one and pass. Top decks Emerald Bird. Yellow Mountain bounce back. Poly it up for Cat Dancer. Emerald Bird, Reborn Gold, Saber Dancer for a big boost, Cat Dancer Tribute, Perfume with a debuff. There's the Droplet. Attack 1. Attack 2. Simplified game state. "13 turns in." Wow. Oop. There we go. 3 Ash, one of which is alt art, Galaxy Wizard, Galaxy Summoner, 2 Photon Jumpers, 2 Photon Delta Wings, 2 Tachyon Cloud Dragons, 2 Fuelos, 3 Galaxy Soldier, Bestial Magna Mud, GEPD, Galactic Spiral Dragon, Afterglow, Photon Emperor, 2 Tachyon Primal, 3 Schwarzschild Infinity Dragons, Traps, Imperm, Eternal Galaxy, 2 Tachyon Transmigrations, spell lineup, 2 Galaxy 100, 3 7 Tachyon, 7th Ascension, Royal Rare by the way, Feather Duster, Galaxy Expedition, Galaxy Trance, Tactics Talent. Extra that consists of number 100, for the sake of Draglubion, 2 Galaxy Photon Dragon, GETD Tachyon Dragon, Prime Photon, Full Armor Photon, Hope Harbinger, S38, Cypher Dragon, Photon Lord, Neo Prime Photon, 2 Dragluxion, Cypher Blade Dragon. Alt arts of Ash, Ghost Bell, Retaliating Sea, that was out of nowhere, 2 Gamma Seals, Nibiru, and then for the spirit monsters, Yatagarasu, 3 Aratama, 3 Nikitama, Shinaberg Crow, Shinaberg Crane, 2 Sakitamas, 2 Shino Baroness Shade, 2 Shino Baron Shade, and then the OGs of Baron and Baroness, Traps, 2 Imperm, Stars Align Across the Milky Way, spell lineup, the 1 Droplet, Cosmic Cyclone, Shinober Power Spot, Breath of Acclamation, so it's Wind Rituals of course, 3 Shinobird's Calling, 2 Stars Align Above the Shrine, Tactics Talent, Lightning Storm, 2 Pre-Preps, the OG Prep, Creature Swap, Change Your Heart, Monster Reborn, Raigeki. And of course, when it comes to the attribute use of Charmers, Hida, you got Ash, Wind, Shinobirds of course, Asa, Annie Earths, Retaliating Seed, there it is. And then Water, Gamma Seal, Lina, Nikitama, and then Dark, you got Aratama. So that's your 6 Charmers in terms of attribute use. But at the same time, you got Change Your Heart, Reborn, and Creature Swap for the Steel. Talents, same thing. Link Spider, Security Dragon, Lost Out IP, 2 Cross Sheep, Moon, BLS Link, Lost Out Avramax, Underworld Goddess. And with this hand going second, simplified game state. Lost Out, Try Hard, nice. Dust. Scare Claw Twin Saw. So it's Icarus attack of Scare Claw, and then lane 3 or higher monsters is on the field. You can banish this from your graveyard for the rest of this turn. No one can activate the effects of link monsters on the field. Tanky for Kaleido Cheek. Real normal. Defense you go, due to Try Hard. Toss out Go Leo as cost. Reborn. There's the Ball Drake. And you just enabled the thrust opened up for me. Getting heavy poly. Perfume. Banish. Discard Emerald Bird. Getting silvered. Heavy it up. For Liger Dancer. Silver. Proceed to just nuke, and then that's OTK from there. And this next matchup with this hand, this should be fine. Simplified game state. And a gimmick puppet FTK me. $900 short. Top deck Super Poly. Discard Moth Monster Man. The return of Starve Venom Fusion Dragon. Lost Out, by the way. 2 darks on the field that's not tokens. Upon Fusion Shoken. Does not target. Make this card gain that much attack equal to 1 opponent's special summon monster until the end of this turn. Once per turn, you can target 1 level 5 or higher monster your opponent controls until the end phase. This card's name becomes that, and it copycats the effect. And if for some reason this fusion's choking card gets killed, you can destroy all special monsters your opponent controls. Moth Monster Man. Ditch the Pathfinder. And I'm going to ditch the Kaleido Cheek. Moth Monster Man. Hit. We tried. Reborn. Get out of here. Are you serious with Bell right now? Perfume Banish. Discard purple. Get gold. Purple Butterflies. Secret Effect. You can banish this from grave. Special 1 Lunalight from your hand. Bingo, Leo. Gold. Getting silver. And it's go time. And that is OTK. Scareclaw Adventure. Nice touch. 3 Ash. Nibiru. The Bestial Squad of Druid's Worm, Baldrake. Magnamut. 3 Imperm. Talents. Basically your whole entire hand trap lineup, and then to work with the engine of Scareclaw, the 1 Rhoda for the sake of the 3 Reich cards, 3 Acro, 3 Balloon, 3 Astra, 3 Primitive Planet Reichphobia, Scareclaw Defanging, Scareclaw Twinsaw, Scareclaw Rival, and Scareclaw Kashtira, of course. Scareclaw name for that matter. And then the Adventure, 1 Water Enchantress, 2 Rite of Eremisier, Wandering Griffin Rider, Draco Back, Faithful Adventure. I'd say pretty straightforward with the Scareclaw Adventure list. And then extra deck, 3 Trihearts, 2 Lighthearts, Cherubini, Nightmare Cerberus, glossed out, Nightmare Phoenix, glossed out. Also, 1 of the 3 Trihearts, glossed out Axis Code, glossed out Underworld Goddess, Alt RIP, Dark SP, Moon, Nightmare Unicorn. And to make any notable SR or UR, glossed out Scareclaw Kashtira, glossed out Griffin Rider, glossed out Baldrake. And then Gimmick Puppets. 2 Droll. 2 Droll. 1 Alt R Ash, Ghost Bell. 2 Planet Pathfinder. Humpty Dumpty. Terror Baby. 3 Little Soldiers, Fiendish Knight, 2 Lancia, 3 Dreary Doll, Beast Doll, 3 Rogue Doll, Cattle Scream, Nibiru, glossed out, Traps, because it's small amount, 2 Imperm, Puppet Parade, Service Puppet Play, Spell lineup, Monster Reborn, Machine Dupe. So, Machine Dupe out of Gimmick Puppets. Little Soldiers. Dreary Doll. Rogue Doll. That's pretty spicy on the Machine Dupes, I ain't gonna front. Trade in 2 Glossed Out Allure, Junk Puppet, Rank Up Magic Numeron Force, XZ Shift. Now this is something I haven't seen since the anime. Hard once on the activation. Tribute 1 XZ, special from your extra, one monster with the same type, attribute, and rank as that attributed monster had on the field, but with a different name, and if you do, +1 material. During the end phase, if you don't do anything with it, it gets sent to the graveyard. Quite the spice. 2 Argent Chaos Force. Glorious numbers. If you control no monsters, target 1 number XZ in your graveyard. Special it, then draw 1. Neat. You can banish this from grave. Target 1 number XZ monster you control, +1 material from your hand. Each effect once per turn. Memories of Hope. Let's not dwell on that card too much since Numerons. Lightning Storm. Mansion of the Dreadful Dolls. Extra that consists of Typhon, Zeus, and then Gimmick Puppets, Gigantus Doll, Giant Grinder, 3 of Strings, 3 of Dark Strings, 1 of which is glossed out, 2 Fantastics Machinics, Fanatics Machinics, 2 Giant Hunters, 1 of which is glossed out, okay, there it is. So the OG 15 and then Chaos 15. There we go. It's been a hot minute about the Gimmick Puppet. Shout outs to Quattro from the Zexo anime about this. And with his hand going second, this is beyond crap. OTKs Revitalization sent to Special Deal Bellstar. Original Sinful Spoils in Altergeists? What kind of move is that? Any level 1s? Level 1 Fire Parry Trader. Wow. So most cases, going first with it does nothing on the attack or battle damage. So let's see. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can send 1 Altergeist card from your hand, deck, or face up field to the graveyard that isn't Parry Trader itself. Wow. Link Kribo, makes sense. Toss out Multi-Faker. Surely one of the 2 sets has to be Manifestation. Just like that. Multi-Faker, Silquidius, set, Wolf, Tiger, Pendulum Summon 2, Lunalights only. Yeah, Cheek and Gold actually. Gold, getting Silver, send Silver. Silver and Gold. There's the Droll. Spoofing. Shuffle away the Multi-Faker as the cost. Before resolving Droll, by the way. Getting Maul Wisp. There's the Droll. Leo. Getting Silver. Silver E-Tailies the Sheep. Maul Wisps. Summon. Summon Parry Trader. Collided Cheek. Toss out Liger Dancer. Simplified Game State. The return of Panther Dancer's ability. Once per turn during your main phase 1, you can activate this. For the rest of this turn, the first time each monster your opponent controls would be killed by battle, it is not. Also, this card can swing all monsters your opponent controls not once, but twice each, which is a little too nuts. Can't use battle phase due to Kaleido Cheek. A 1. A 2. Down goes Linkuriboh. A 1. A 2. Down goes Parry Trader. A 1. A 2. Down goes Silquidius. And Liger Dancer, lethal. Two Droll, 2 Milliseek, or 3 Milliseek, excuse me, 3 Pukuri, 3 Parry Trader, 1 Silquidius, 3 Ash, 1 Multifaker, 2 Mawwisp, 3 Marionetter, 3 Fulos, 3 Diabell Star, 1 for 1, Original Sinful Spoils, Spice, by the way, for the sake of Parry Trader. Did not see that move coming. 2 Droplet. Wanted. Traps. The one-off manifestation in 45 cards, by the way. Crazy. 3 Imperm. 2 Revitalization. Sinful Spoils of Slumber. Morian. 2 Protocol. 2 Personal Spoofing. Emula Telf. Haunted Rock. Extra that consists of Linkuriboh, Relinquished Anima, Salamangreat Almirage, Artemis, Nightmare Phoenix, Sprite Elf, SP, Promethean Princess, and then Altergeist, 3 Hexistia, 2 Prime Banshees, 1 Memory Gant, 1 Adminia. And last but not least, for Sharks, before we see the replay, the classic 7-color fish, Ash, Exi Remora, Right Hand Shark, 3 Buzzsaw Shark, the 1 Molcharming Perulia, 2 Surfacing Big Jaws, Drake Shark, Hydro Jet Shark, 2 Ether Barrel, so Primite Fish, 2 Abyss, 1 Crystal Shark, the one-off Gamma Seal. What are the odds in a 40-card deck? But we'll see. Traps, small amount, Ice Barrier, Infinite Impermanence, Exi Revive Splash, 2 Full Armor Exi, Virtue Stream, Unbreakable Exi Barrier. Spell lineup: Rank Up Magic the 7th one, Royal Foolish Goods, Royal Barion's Chaos Draw, 7th Ascension, Armor Exi, 3/7 Tachyon, one of which is glossed out, Aqua Jet Surface, Reincarnation Unveiling Mail, always treated as an Exi, Armor Exi card, 2 Lordly Load, 2 Primite Roar, 1 Drill Beam. Extra that consists of Utopic Future, Draco Future, LaVirtue Dragon via Bahamut Shark, Shark Drake, Number 101, Stel Kragen, Full Armored Utopic Ray Lancer, Silent Honor Dark, Nash Knight, Exi Armor Fortress, Shark Drake Levice, also Royal Rare on Draco Future, by the way, and then glossed out Shark Drake Levice, and then Julius Caesar on steroids, aka Wave High King Caesar. If you're wondering about this in a water deck, it's because of XZ Revive Splash. You can banish this, target one water XZ you control, special from your extra deck, one water XZ that is one rank higher than that monster you control. So since Julius Caesar on steroids is a rank 6 water, so most cases on the rank 5 waters, you got Chaos 101, Nash Knight, XZ Armor Fortress, Shark Drake Levice. So essentially, these are your 4 rank 5 targets to rank up into Julius Caesar on steroids. Full Armored Dark Knight Lancer and Zeus. And last but not least, with this hand, Beyond Krat. Simplified game state. So 2 set, Drake Shark Impasse. Specials, Fingertips, Masquerade Attempt, Virtue Stream, Fingertips, Kill off the set, Black Sheep. The one of Perulia in a 40 card deck. What are the odds? Simplified state for a bit. I knew it. So in this context of the OG poly for Mud Dragon, change it to dark and it makes it so that Infinite Impermanence is not a card. Oh, and there's your one card, all from Perulia. So there you go. Emerald Bird killed off Reborn Black Sheep. Bionormal Buzzsaw Shark, but the problem was he can't target Buzzsaw. It's because of Mud Dragon. Your opponent cannot target this card or monsters on the field within the same attributes as that card. Basically, Mud Dragon is the gatekeeper, specifically versus water decks because he's already a water. That is unless your opponent has Gamma Seal. Simplified game state. Top deck's tanky. Unbreakable XZ barrier as a one-of. When a spell trap or monster fed triggers while controlling an XZ monster, you do. The case is negate the activation as in never happened. Then you can optional detach 2 at the same time. Then does not target kill one card anywhere on the field. If you kill off that Lunalight Tiger, you are going to let me play the game again. Kill off Tiger, and it's infinite advantage from there. Yellow Mountain for Lunalight Fuse, getting go, Leo. Simplified game state. Lunalight fuse, just 2. Get the resources back. Liger Dancer engrave. Stave and Venom as the poly target gains that much. 4th, Miracle Fuse. Liger Dancer. Can't be killed by card effects. A 1. A 2. And Stave and Venom lethal. So guys, that's going to do it for Team Fusion with Lunalights. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and hit that notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. And we'll catch you guys in the deck profile for Team Fusion.